Okay, so I admit it. I got the new album. It's called Casino. Man, is it the best thing you have ever put out, you guys. It's just so good. No, really, this is like
well, we didn't really play or sing on it. No. Milli Vanilli did.
This is a very good album. And guess what? Get out your VCRs because they're going to be performing live now. Right here, we got the whole band. They're all wired. They're ready to go. So 2 songs. The album was just released today, wasn't it? So you could never have heard these songs before. It's a Much Music exclusive, if I don't mind ringing my own bell for a second. So here they are, Blue Rodeo live on the Much Music Para stage.
Someday soon, and I don't know when, your little world will come crashing in. Don't think twice, say I'll be around. Turn your back, someone's gonna let you down. You know that it's true. Nobody led you on and left that to you. Now you'll be alone when the sun comes up, with tattered little dreams and a broken cup. Then you'll have to trust yourself and don't believe in anymore now. Waste your time, think too much, really make a mess of the things you touch. Put in a bird with a broken wing. Better look around now, you know you're losing everything. It's just a game. strange. Tomorrow's a brand new day. I'm funny how I'm always here with you. Never meant to change you, but I'll change your point of view. I only want to hold you when I feel a little blue. I hope you know I'll always be there for you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was great. And look, they're sweating. They're sweating here. Look at that. Okay, we're going to come back. Camera? Yes, we're going to come back in a few minutes. We're going to have more live. We're going to change the tone. We're going to talk. We're going to find out the truth behind Blue Rodeo, you know. One of the Erica M. Barbara Walter type interviews, okay? We'll be back right after this Blue Rodeo Live. So, this new album, Casino. So, now, you called it this because the album is a gamble?
No, it's an old Beatles guitar. The Beatles used Casinos after they got rid of their Gretches and Rickenbackers. So that was sort of like our little play. But
Somebody also told me that casino in Italian means chaos. So since this album was born out of chaos, I think it's appropriate.
You know what's interesting is that I may be absolutely wrong, but not only do I, but other people perceive you as a country act. I mean, you're on the cover of the Country News magazine. Yet, this album, after listening to it, does not smell of country. This is a pop album.
What does country smell like?
I'm not quite sure. It's sort of like
Yeah, that's one more urban country, which is Leslie's.
I don't think a Diamond Mine sounded like country either, so I'm not sure. For us, it's just a natural progression. I don't think that we've been a country band for, well, maybe ever.
But they're still putting you on the cover of their magazine.
Well, sometimes country music wants to broaden its horizons and they put us on, and then they want to narrow and they boot us out. So we've kind of been, you know, invited to the party and kicked out of it at the same time.
So do you win or lose, do you think?
I think you can only win by having more people listen to your music. But maybe there's a certain amount of confusion that's caused sometimes. We played some gigs in northern Saskatchewan recently, and people were a bit incensed that we didn't play country music. And I was like, play some friggin' country music.
You go, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
I'll go to your home after the show and play every song you know.
So let's talk about Pete Anderson, who produced this. Now, this guy's, I guess, quite a genius. He seems
You'd like
to be.
to hear that? Did
Yeah.
it sound that good?
So, well, interesting that he actually seemed to change your song. So I understand. He helped you rewrite some of the songs?
Arranging some of the stuff, he's tended to just lift out huge sections of music that we like.
Well, how do you feel about that?
Well, we did want to make a tighter record.
Wow.
That's why we asked him.
Were there fisticuffs in the studio at all?
Oh, no. Well,
I'm hitting a nerve?
No, not at all. It's funny that this album was probably the
rhythm section.
the least stressful album. Everybody was going to go home at one point or another, but no, it was not a stressful album at all. I think we just were very directed in our own minds to make a more compact record. You know, we had done a lot of improvisational stuff on Diamond Mine, and anything we did this time that resembled that just seemed to be copying ourselves. So we wanted to do something different. And Pete was a good facilitator of that. You know, he's the butcher. He did 7-minute songs, two songs to him. You know, cut it in half, make two songs, change the lyrics.
Now, another thing that he did was he said to you when he first heard Diamond Mine that he couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
Now, why the heck would you want to work with someone who would...
He didn't tell us that till we were well into the record.
Yeah, we were already committed. We didn't choose Pete because he likes he likes long rambling music. That was, you know, he could never have been the producer on Diamond Mine. We would have come to Fisticuffs. But for this is what we wanted, and Pete was great to do it. You know, he makes good, compact, good sounding records, and that's what we wanted. So it was very easy.
So you guys, now, for those of you who don't know this, you won 2 Juno Awards for Best Band.
In the same year.
In the same year. And you also won this year this very interesting award. Now, is it called the Harmony Award? I'm not tell me about that.
Well, I guess it's a humanitarian category award, and it's just for a group, I suppose, that does a lot of charitable work and perhaps lives by their own standards or something like that. I'm not sure we're very deserving.
Do you note the modesty in his voice? Perhaps, kind of.
Well, it's a very strange thing to get an award for doing that, because there's been absolutely no strain on our part to do those things. We get asked to go places because of the profile of the band. Usually it's an entirely enjoyable experience for us. Get to go to the Stein Valley, get to learn a lot about the causes firsthand, and you feel like you're being of some benefit. So
can you please zoom in? Can you zoom in for a second, Tim? See the beautiful black and white photograph there? There's the guy over here is wearing, he's wearing a t-shirt. Now, what does the t-shirt say? Do you remember?
Which one did I have on that day?
Sorry, hold on.
Oh, that's the Stop Stealing Indian Land t-shirt.
Is this coincidence that you're wearing this on the album cover?
No, you know, it's we said once before we wouldn't play under banners, but we might wear t-shirts, you know, and so it was a very embarrassing summer to be a Canadian, especially seeing what was going on, well, all over the country, and especially, you know, in Kanesatake, and we played the Stein Valley during that, which is the Mount Currie Indians, and they have a land claims thing going on there, and it was also a powwow, so it was like this great thing to go to.
You got to see it.
Yeah, and so it's just, you know, whatever, you know, since we're on the road so much, we don't get a chance to throw tomatoes at people, and we don't get a chance to demonstrate, and we don't get a chance to, you know.
Can I show something?
Yeah.
Come here, Karen, maybe you should bring those in, just for a second, just really quickly. You will love this. No, check this out. Here, I'll get it. I'll be the roadie.
There we go.
Look at this.
What's
This
the matter
is
with
what
that?
you call Canada's best band for 2 years in a row guitar case. This is what they came here with.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't
That's
they?
very serious.
Yeah.
You guys play more, I
They're
think, than
new.
any other. You play more than any other band in Canada, don't you? You
I don't know.
play.
I think
How many
there was
gigs?
one time when we did, but I don't know. I think
we certainly slowed down this year. This year
You play
we
every high school. You play everything. You
We
play
have-
everywhere.
yeah.
Okay, we're sorry.
Sleigh
We
rides.
won't do that anymore.
And I better put this down carefully because it might break.
Might fall apart.
Okay.
We got another year out of that. Be careful.
So, last question. You guys doing okay? I'm sorry that we're
Let her
ignoring
go.
you back
Doing
there. Okay. Last question. So, Juno Awards you've got. You've got the humanitarian award. So
Is this the what next?
what's next? Oh, really? This is like a big. What keeps it going? Playing gig after gig? Is it just selling records now?
It's academies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that wasn't my thing. You've made
Yeah.
the film roll. I saw
That's
it, by the
right,
way.
yeah.
I saw your nose. It looked good.
Yeah, he just got his nose. Bobby did well. He got a whole.
Yeah, you were right in there. You had the perfect
really have
Merrill
angle.
really liked Bobby. Merrill really liked Bobby.
Really?
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Right on. So anything else we haven't
Basil
talked
did well in the movie. He
Yeah,
was over
and
his
so did
shoulder.
you.
I
It's
did
just
okay.
it was just your nose. It
Yeah.
was just-
But it's
good.
hard to keep that out of things.
Anything else you want to talk about while you're here?
No, nothing that I can think of. Rick, can you think of anything we haven't touched on?
Basil?
No.
Do you
We
want
have a few minutes to think about it.
All right, why don't you pick up your guitars and I'll just stall while we get in tune here. Okay, what's the song called?
It's called What Am I Doing Here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not here particularly.
All right.
It's about the song was written a couple of years ago, And it's about playing the Erie County Fair one time. It was a very pathetic evening, and this song sort of is the meditation of it thereof.
Right. Blue Rodeo live on Much Music.
On this useless night, with you so far away, I stand in front of this Ferris wheel, and I wonder what am I doing here? And I wonder what am I doing here? And all the drums just stumble by and mumble their abuse. Tell me what is the use? And I wonder what am I doing here? And I wonder what am I doing here? After so long nobody's wrong. After so long nobody's right. After so long nobody's wrong. After so long nobody's on this useless night, with you so far away, I stand in front of this Ferris wheel, and I wonder what am I doing here? And I wonder what am I doing here? And I wonder what am I doing here?
Don't you think you guys should be paying us for airtime? Look at this. You've been on for like 2 hours already. All right. So, any more live gigs in the next 2 days?
We're doing the Shaw Festival. We're doing The Importance of Being Earnest on Saturday. So I'd like you all to come down for that. That's going to be really good.
What role are you playing? Okay. Forget
Ernest.
it.
Ernest, of course.
You're playing Importance? Okay. So, but let me ask you something. One last thing here. So, Danny Goldberg is managing you? Is this
That's
true?
right. Do you know Danny?
Not personally, but like he's a hot shot. What is New York guy? LA guy?
He's a LA. He's a trans
He's like
coastal.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's,
He's an old hippie who likes our music, and so yeah, we're very lucky to have Danny Goldberg working
So you
for us.
produced your album in LA, and you have a manager in LA, and you're in the big movie scene in LA. So are you going to be moving down there?
No.
Good. Good.
It's too weird.
That's good.
It's
yeah.
good to visit, but to spend over a month there, I think you'd get pretty squirrely.
You start talking funny after a while too.
Well, and also you just start dressing funny. That's all.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
I had these. Well, no.
What happened?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't want to make fun.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah.
It happened on the way here at Much Music, Blue Rodeo thing. They're on their way here, and Jim walks in, and there's a limo parked outside, and he walks in, and some kid comes up to him and says,
No, they were looking in the window. I
and
said,
they-
who's in there?
Oh, you
'Cause I
say-
thought there
that's
must be
right.
somebody from the limo. And the guy said, Blue Rodeo's in there.
he's going, no, that's
don't
not,
think so.
that's not, I ruined the
Basil come in the
story.
white limo?
Yeah, right.
So, Any other dates or anything that we should let people know that to look out for?
Well, we're doing New Year's in Montreal.
Oh, I heard about that.
The Spectrum. And then we start our tour in mid-January, so we'll be...
You haven't even
we'll be
started
in your
tour
neighborhood
and you're already
soon.
playing all over the place?
Well, we never sort of stop.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know, we
See,
take a little
there's my
break.
point.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
Point well taken.
Now, tell me about this video that we're going to be playing.
It was made by Marcia Hurley, Total Eclipse, and it's
Shot at the
the first time I guess we have a little dramatic storyline, which was very embarrassing as,
It's quite an
as a
act.
person.
Quite an
And if you could see the outtakes,
You can
you'd
tell
realize
he's
how
into
I do
the
not have
ballet.
a career to fall back on in acting.
Meryl didn't teach you anything?
No, she taught Bobby. She liked Bobby. She didn't teach me a damn thing.
Thanks very much for dropping by. It was great having you. Anytime, you're more than welcome. This is Blue Rodeo, their brand new video from the Casino album, On Much.